Hello friends, it is time once again to journey through Azeroth. Let's see. I got a helpful comment on YouTube encouraging me to reduce the volume of the game and increase the volume of my microphone. So, I'm definitely going to try that because it seems like a nice thing. Okay. All right. So hopefully the chat will be up. I think. There we go. All right. So I, today, am in Moonglade, which is pretty awesome, I think, because this was the druid-only zone in vanilla, and druids got a spell that teleported them to this area, and they got their own special flight point, and they had their own trainers, and it was like, and there were quests here for druids as well, and even there was some special event that happened during some holiday over here. But for the most part, non-druids never came here, and it was very difficult for them to get here anyway, because, first of all, you couldn't fly back then. And second, there was only one passage to it, and that passage was guarded by furbolgs. I don't know how to say that. Furbolgs. The bear critters. And unless you had a good relationship with those critters, they would fight you all the way through. Let's try here. They would fight you all the way through that corridor under the mountains, and they would kill you. So it was not, and there was no reason to be here unless you were a druid. The quest didn't show up for you, and the vendors wouldn't even talk to you, and you couldn't use the flight point. So it was like the druid secret hideout for a long time. It was really cool. Now the corridor under the mountain also leads to Winterspring, which I'm briefly flying through here on my way to Fellwood. And Winterspring was a high-end zone in vanilla that also saw very little use because there were few quests over there. And they were going to put Highjaw back there and never did. So there was a dangerous gorge full of elite demons that you could kill, but there was no reason to because it didn't lead to anything, to any story bit or anything. I was super curious about that zone way back then, but of course it never went anywhere then. Now I am looking for, wow, look at all these people. I am looking for Grazzle. Now Grazzle, they say, is now in the Emerald Sanctuary, so I'm going to fly down that way. As long as I'm going in the right direction. Let us consult the map. Yeah, I should probably fly around the mountains. So let's do that. The Fellwood was also another zone that I rarely saw. However, back in vanilla, I was a tailor. I still am a tailor. And you could make some high-end healing robes and gear as a tailor if you had mooncloth. But the mooncloth you had to purify. It was just really interesting the way they set that up. So you had to kill demons until they dropped fell cloth, which was demonic cloth that was, I don't know, corrupted by them even handling it. And then you would take that cloth to a moonwell And once a day you could cleanse it of its corruption, and it would become moon cloth. And that was the cloth that you used in order to make the healing gear. And so this was a good place to farm fell cloth. And so I did spend a little time here back in vanilla. But of course you couldn't fly, and it was quite a dangerous and gross zone, and there weren't that many quests here either. I think it was mostly a horde zone, maybe? I don't know. It's now a more interesting zone. I think they put more stuff in it, but of course I am way over leveled for it, and so I never really checked it out. But I'm checking it out today. Why? Because I would like to become exalted, the best friends of those bears, that the teddy bears that guard that specific corridor. Why? Because I never bothered to become friends with them, and in fact every time I used that corridor I did it by rushing through it and hoping I didn't die. Well, that's just rude. So I think I'm going to do this the right way. Okay, here we go, Grazzle. We are the last of the furbolg race. The Timbermaw tribe remains uncorrupted, yet we face the same hostility from outsiders. Most believe that it is not possible that there could actually be furbolg that escaped the corruption. Angry at those that strive to make enemies too quickly, my brethren now attack any that draw near. They trust no one. But perhaps if you strive to make your presence peaceful with them, they might look upon you as an ally. You know, this is not very gracefully written. Okay, how can I prove myself? You must find a way to show that you are both fighting for the same side. Although the Timbermaw may attack you now, if you are diligent, you will find a way. You must remember that any attacks on the Timbermaw furbolg directly will greatly hinder your chances of gaining them as an ally. No kidding. A good place to start would be the deadwood furbolg found in many parts of Fellwood. These furbolg are the enemy of the Timbermaw tribe, and slaying them would greatly improve your standing with them. Okay. But you also have a quest, a talking totem. Let's see. So a village to the south is the home of the Deadwood tribe, sworn enemies of the Timbermaw. Something unusual has occurred near the village. I have heard nothing every time I approach. Maybe it will speak to you. Okay. I'll go check out the totem. Now I have here my reputation bar for these people, and as you can see, they're not very impressed with me. In fact, they don't like me very much at all, which is just not okay. So here, they're unfriendly, but we're gonna fix that. Wow, that's certainly a noticeable totem, and I hate to say it, but it's kind of comical. Look at me, he's angry because his nose has been chopped off. All right. A talking totem. You, yes you, I have chosen you, human, as my champion. You will do the work of Rumbo. Okay. Oh, well, what do I do now? Okay, Rumbo demands justice. You stand before the mighty Rumbo. Okay. I must slay 15 deadwood furbolg. And... Whoa, what was that? Rumbo demands you defeat the jerks. I mean, the Deadwood tribe. Okay. Rumbo demands honey. Okay. Rumbo hungers. The Deadwood jerks have stolen all their honey from the Timbermaw tribe. We saw them do. Now Rumbo must have that honey. Take this stick, use this stick, and use it to steal the honey from their beehives. Rumbo must have as much honey as possible. This is vital. Okay. That is bizarre, but sure. Why not? I guess these are our things here. Ridiculous, but amusing. So here's the village where I'm supposed to kill things. Let's go do that. Bees! Jump on them in the water to get off them, but it only lasts 10 seconds. Angry bees inflict 2% damage per second. Jump into a nearby pool to get them off. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. All right. I guess these are the evil, corrupted teddy bears. They are cooking giant chickens, though. Or hogs? No, it looks like a chicken to me. I do like chicken. This is not going to be hard. Let us get the honey for the talking totem. I wonder if there's someone in the talking totem.
I need a target.
I am your worst nightmare. I often wonder at some of the assumptions in these games. Like, it just occurs to me as very strange that we solve everything by killing people. I mean, that's not how it usually works. But it would be a strange game if you didn't have kill quests. I'm not sure what you would replace them with.
I'm out of range.
I mean, it's one thing if it's like, okay, I'm part of an army that is defending my fantasy country from like fantasy evil. But this is like very personal. You, in particular, go murder a bunch of random people that we say are bad. And that's just kind of odd, I think. Slightly uncomfortable. When, see, I never was interested in playing this game. And it was actually my spouse who was originally playing it. And he said, you should come play this game. And I'm like, well, I don't like killing things. And he's like, well, you don't have to kill things, you can heal people. And I'm like, well, I do like healing people. He's like, and we need you to design our guild tabard, and you are an artist. And I said, ooh, I get to design something. I like designing things. So I made a character, and I showed up, and then I discovered that the designing of the tabard involved choosing a color, an icon from a list of icons that was not expandable, and a border trim, which also had very limited selections. So I'm like, really? This is the design work you needed me to do? Like, okay, well, I have a character now. I guess I'll go start healing people. Well, obviously, a healer is very bad at kill quests. How many of these do you have to kill? Gee, let me see. Oh, this is ready for turn-in. I guess I should do that. They give rep, though. And they respawn quickly, don't they? Well, let's go give the honey to the totem. Anyway, so I'm telling the story. All right, so I showed up, and I'm like, I still don't want to kill things. But I guess I'll quest, because questing should be okay. Well, if you're spec'd to heal a group, especially in vanilla, you really were not effective at all at killing things. And it was quite a grind to quest up to 60 in vanilla as a holy discipline priest. I never respect, so I was never shadow, which was the priest damage spec. It worked. I mean, yes, the will of Rumble has been carried out. You have done well, creature. You may have these shiny coins. Why, thank you. I like shiny coins. Rumble can smell whether you have honey or not. Okay, well done, ugly creature. You may put the honey right down right here. No, to the left. Yes, there. Just leave it there. You're very strange. You have done well, human. Rumbo is pleased by your bravery and the delicious honey you have given Rumbo. Now you must dance. Yes, dance for Rumbo. Do a silly dance. Okay. I will dance. Is that what you want? Should I target you to dance? Is that good enough? Rumbo's secret discovered. Uh-oh. Ah ha ha ha. Okay, so Rumbo is actually a furbolg teddy bear who is hidden over here, I think. Where are you? Where'd you go? Let's see. You ran all the way back to the village. Okay. Good enough. Grazzle. Those two brats, I should have known. They were smart enough to hush whenever I went to examine the totem. I'll be sure to find them and drag them back to Timbermaw Hold by the ears. Thank you for looking into it. What is this? It's a cloak. Okay, thanks. And now I am neutral with these people, and that is it. Feathers for Grazzle. Some of the deadwood furbolgs wear a distinctive headdress that may be used as a means of proof in thinning their numbers. Okay. For each set of 5, you will gain recognition. I guess this is the only place that we do it. Is that the only place? Let's see. Let's make sure there's not a place where more of them are gathered, because that would be fun. My goodness. Cave entrance to Timbermaw Hold and complete quests for Nafian and Fairly. Okay. Slay all the furbolgs you see in the camp. This is Sparta. All right. In northern Fellwood. Turn in feathers. Okay, so I guess there's a bunch of these villages, and so I don't need to actually have to keep killing these people over and over again. There might be Fellpaw Village. I don't know. Let's see. Where is this cave entrance? There's always cave. You know how that goes. Oh, it's at the very end. All right, well, let's go over there and see what happens. If there's more people I can do quests with, that would be faster than just slaughtering everything. Anyway, so yeah, I never planned to play this game, and ironically, even though Hannah, this priest, is my main and is the character I'm most attached to from a story perspective and a main character perspective, she's actually the one who's seen the least of any of the story of any of these zones, expansions, any of this, because inevitably she levels in dungeons by healing groups, and so all the quest lines and stuff, she never sees them all. The people who do are my druid, and I think my hunter was the only other one I ever played much. As such, my hunter and the rogue. My hunter, the rogue, and the druid, they're all night elves. And I imagine they all really like my priest. And they kind of think of her as someone who needs to be taken care of, because of course she doesn't kill things much. But they are in awe of her healing abilities. And she is, of course, the matriarch of her particular household of random adventurers. Orphans, protégés, whatever. I'd call it a guild, but the guild is a literal thing in the game. And my guild is basically gone completely dormant. There's nobody online anymore. I suppose that WoW is really kind of like a dead game in terms of its popularity anymore. It's not the hot thing. I mean, it's 20 years old. It's very much the preserved cold corpse thing that Blizzard keeps dumping expansions on because a handful of people still play it. All right, let's see. I kind of like this zone. It's very atmospheric, creepy. I like the creepy atmospheric ones that aren't purple. For some reason, I just don't like the purple zones. It's not that I don't like purple as a color. I like it better than green, but it's somehow harder on the eyes. Okay, Nafian. Excellent. Okay. Only those who have proven themselves to not be hostile toward the Timbermaw may pass through the hold without fear of being attacked. Have you made an effort to earn our trust, outsider? So he also wants me to kill furbolg and disarm bears. Oh, disarming bears, okay. And to take their things from them. Is this also... Okay, he wants me to look at something. Look, it's Furly. Furly. Drizzle wanted to steal more honey. Oh no, he got lost. Please find him, Miss Human. I don't want Drizzle to get eaten. Oh, of course I'll find your friend. That's what I'm here for. I'm a hero. All right. So I gotta just randomly kill people. Won't be hard. And here are some piles of weapons. What are their weapons? Let's have a look. They are mallets. Okay. Seems on point for bears. If I was a bear, I'd want a mallet. I mean, look at them. They're enormous. I shall take some more of your mallets. I'm sorry. But you really shouldn't have mallets. I mean, bears shouldn't have weapons. They're bears. They're already scary. I don't know if there are any bears where you are. We have bears here, but they're mostly in the parks. They don't come around people, which is fine. We do have coyotes in the backyard, though. They also avoid people. Okay. How many? Oh, I have to find Drizzle. Okay, let's go find Drizzle. Whee! One day I will have a unicorn that's not a nightmare on hooves. This is more of a shadow priest thing, but my sister wants me to talk about our Savior, the Light. I'll consider it. Look, it's Drizzle. Oh no, Drizzle, you're so tiny. Help, please help. Of course. He didn't mean to get caught. They grabbed me and put this chain on me and left me here. I can't move and my leg fell asleep and I'm hungry. The chief has the key. He's in the north end of the camp. All right, I'll handle it. What is this other quest? You have found one of the Deadwood Furbolg's ritual totems. The totem itself is of nondescript construction, but a palpable sense of despair emanates from it. If there were any object that might best exemplify the corruption that the Deadwood Furbolg suffer under, this item would clearly be it. Okay, can I just say that if their corruption is a result of despair, I now feel horrible about killing them. I want to redeem them, not slay them. All right, fine. let's go take care of this chieftain. Oh, here he is. Hi! Drizzle ski. Okay. And I've slain all these critters for you. Now, in vanilla, there were no daily quests. So if you wanted, like, reputation like this, I think you had to do it with a quest chain. And if Furley sent you here, don't tell her I was crying. Oh, no, I won't say anything. Okay, I'm now friendly with these people. Excellent, that was quick. So you had to do quest chains to do that, and I kind of like quest chains better than daily quests, because the daily quest you're just doing the same thing over and over again, whereas this is a story. See, I'm making friends with these people. All right. I sense that you have achieved victory. Victory, such a hollow word considering what had to be done. Yeah, I agree with you, actually. Regardless, you've proven yourself to be worthy of our trust. All right. So long as you never betray us and raise weapons against us, we will find common ground. All right. Nice. All right. Feathers for Nafian. He wants more of those headdresses. Oh, and I had them. Hooray. And speak to Salfa. Oh, I like that name, Salfa. Let's see. I must speak with Salfa on the other side. Do I have enough feathers? No, I don't. Okay. Let's go through and talk to this Salfa. Now, I could fly over this passage now that flying is a thing, but I think I'll walk through it because I should be able to now. Look, Drizzle returned and is hanging out with Furley. Aw, awesome. Okay, let's see if I can now walk through this passage without being attacked. Oh yeah, and they no longer attack me. That has never been true, so that's pretty cool. All right, so I want to go to Winter Spring, and this cavern will go either to... whoa, I just passed someone. Where's the person I just passed? He's probably down here. Oh yeah, look at that. Another quest. Wait, wait. Here, take this ritual totem. Yes, priest, what can I assist you with? You walk among us peacefully, though there is assuredly something amiss. I sense something troubling. This totem, I recognize it as one of the dead woods, but it is thick with the stench of decay. Whatever foulness has turned our brethren against us is surely present in this object. You were wise to bring this to us. Perhaps through study and ritual, we can uncover what it is that pollutes the minds of our brethren. Oh no, but I killed so many of them. Oh, I'm honored with them now. Wow, that's fast. Milosh, what can I do for you? You want rune cloth? I don't know if I have enough rune cloth to give you. I don't. Sacred cloth. 2 moon cloth. Oh my gosh. I don't have 2 moon cloth. Nobody has 2 moon cloth anymore. Huh. Excellent. I mean, I would have to... Ooh, could train me. Relics of the past. Well, can I train these things? I can, look at that. I have no idea what these things are, but I'll take them because they're only 9 copper each. Cool. What is a relic of the past? Let's see. Relic. It's a reagent. Provides the following property. Set the item level to 29 and the required level to 15. Set the item level to 163 and the required level to 55. Oh, I see. Well, that's interesting. Huh. All right. Well, that was useful. All right. We're going to go on to Winter Spring and find our next furbolg who needs us. This is far more interesting than doing daily quests. We've learned that the deadwood have been corrupted by something, and that their fellows, the Timbermaw, are trying to find out what. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. This is Moonglade. I gotta take the other. I took the wrong turn on the way to Albuquerque, like Bugs Bunny used to say. Anyway, so we know that they're trying to help their friends, or the tribe, to be cleansed of their corruption, and we are helping, and that's the best thing, to be helpful. Gosh, my mount is so grunty. It's like a muscle car. I'm not a muscle car kind of priest. Okay, let's go up and take the other passage. It's this one. Oof. As usual, I'm bad at driving. That's better. Aha! Winter Spring. Alright. Let us go. Oh wait, there's someone right here. What can I do for you? Sulfa. Sulfa? What's up? Greetings, priest. I stand guard here as both a speaker for the Timbermaw here in Winter Spring and as a defender of the tribe. Our Winterfall brethren here in this frigid land have fallen under the same corruptive sway as the furbolg of Fellwood. If you've come here offering the Timbermaw furbolg's aid, then we are ready to accept such an offer. Okay. What about you guys? I want to know. The Winterfall tribe that reside here in Winter Spring were once our allies, but that one day that all changed. Driven by the strange demands of their high chief, they began to attack all others that they came in contact with, including our tribe. They keep to themselves now. Ooh, okay. Collect 10 spirit beads. All right. She wants me to kill a bunch of these critters, as usual. Is there someone else I need to talk to? There is. Let's go talk to this person, because they will probably also want me to kill a bunch of these same critters. Ooh. I kind of like how this zone is a winter zone, but it's not blue. It's purple. And blue is such a typical color for icy things. It's really nice to see something different. Snowden Chalet. Why am I talking to you?
Mind?
Winter Spring.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I've discovered the secret of the fierce Winterfall furbolg. Okay.
Be good.
She wants me to kill those people.
Off with you.
All right. What do you want?
Relax.
Doing the echo magic.
You be careful, man.
No, I don't want to kill bears.
Be good.
I want to kill furbolg. Well, I don't actually want to, but... A runner? You're not much of a runner, you know. What you got? Winterfall Firewater. Increases your attack power by 3 and size by 20 minutes. Let's try it. Have at it. Check me out. I am now almost the size of Jaina. Almost the size of Jaina Pradmore. Is my beast also larger? Because that would be really funny. No, I think he's about the same size. All right. We need to find more than 2 of you in one place. Would be good. Or else this is going to take a while. It's over here. Oh, a cauldron. Inside the cauldron bubbles a rotting, repulsive-smelling substance. Oh no. The greenish substance inside the cauldron is putrid and viscous. No matter what it is, it doesn't seem to be good. It would be best to report back to Donovan with your findings, along with a sample of the liquid. Yikes. Strange life forces. When this creature died, some sort of energy was released from its body. The energy was passed on to you, and now you feel somewhat stronger. According to Winter Spring locals, Witch Doctor Mawari at the Snowden Chalet is an expert in the wildlife of this area. She might know something about this. What is this? Juju Frenzy. Movement speed increased by 15%. Well, that's actually kind of nice. I approve. So now, not only am I taller, but I am faster. I guess if you're going to be in the snow, moving quickly is not a bad thing.
I need a target.
I think. Like, what do I know about snow? Nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Alright, there's just not that many of these in one place. Kind of like the other village. The other village is much better. At least my movement speed has been increased. I wonder what that...
It's too far away.
I wonder how I would explain that. Something I drank that made me hyper. It's Red Bull, maybe. I'm gonna have to find more beads here. I need 4 more beads, I think. Let's see. We gotta do the thing here. Oh, did I get enough beads? Let's see. Ready for turn-in. No, see here. I need 4 more beads. Okay. Where are the rest of you? That's one lone person. I want like a cluster. Are there more than one of you here? No. Why don't you people sit in the camps you make? You all wander off. Not very social, are you? Okay, 3 more beads. A savory snow plum. That sounds delicious. I do like plums. Makes it sound like a sugar plum, like something out of a Christmas Carol. Okay, 2 more beads. We can do this. We gotta help these people figure out what's going on. Someone is hurting the furbolgs and turning them into terrible, corrupted things. We have to stop that. That is work for my priest. She's not like my rogue. My rogue, her favorite activity was, there is a prison in Stormwind, and it's an instance where you have basically the prisoners break out and you need to kill them all. And her favorite thing to do was to go in that instance and sneak through it and pick every pocket of every single person in it and then leave. And she would just pick pockets there all day and then send a ton of money to my priest, who was like, do I want to know where this came from? And the rogue would just smile and sort of shrug, because she's not very talkative. 9 of 10. Oh my gosh, I need to find... Oh look! More have spawned. Hi! No. There. Better. Let's go do some turn-ins here. Gosh, I'm enormous. That's so funny. Hello, Sulfa. There you go. Thank you for what you have done, as saddening as it is. Accept this as a token of thanks. I would ask of you to please continue helping us. We have very few allies on which to call upon, and without your aid, the threats against my tribe would surely be too much for us to handle alone. More beads. Okay, so you can continue killing them for beads. That's helpful. Well, let's go turn in this stuff, because maybe these people will know why the Winterfall tribe has been turned into crazy people. And I'd like to solve this mystery. Hello. I'm sure that's supposed to be like a version of Donovan, but for a girl, but it looks like Denova to me. All right.
Watch your back.
What's her fuzzy robe look like? It's actually kind of cute. All right.
Be good.
Mystery goo.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay.
Be good.
Disturbing news indeed. This stuff's much more like what you'd see in Fellwood than in Winterspring.
Off with you.
Okay, so she wants us to cut off contact between the Winterfall and the Deadwood. A group of runners walks the distance. Find and defeat them and steal their shipment.
Watch your back.
Cool. All right,
Keep
scalding
your feet on the
signs.
ground.
Collect 7 pieces of suspicious green sludge from spring surges or boiling spring bubbles. That
good.
sounds disgusting. Here,
Ah.
witch doctor.
Bye-bye now. Good
I
to
can't
meet you.
understand what on earth you're talking about. This is funny. All right. We want this spring. Let's go look. Look at these beautiful trees. I just love the unexpected purpleness of this place. Okay, that's gross. But fortunately, this doesn't look like it's going to take long. Corroded skull. Oof. Suspicious green sludge. Crackling crystals. Now, if I kill them, I'm going to have to swim down there to get their loot, so I think I'll skip that. Revolting ichor. What is going on with these furbolg? Who is poisoning them is what I want to know. Yeah, I could probably look it up and find out, but it's much more entertaining to do it like this. Can I say at this point that it bothers me that one of my #1 spells is a shadow spell? She's not a shadow spell kind of person, and yet it's just so useful. Oh, the runner. Hello, sir. I hit him with my staff. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. That's like an incredibly high-end healing staff, and my character just whacked him with it. And the most amazing thing is that it actually killed him, because you have to imagine she's kind of puny. It's not like she's carrying plate armor around or anything. Maybe it was just the shock of being hit with a staff that expensive that killed him. There.
Great to meet you.
So,
Off with you. Keep your feet on the
I
ground.
wonder if consuming this substance makes the furbolg more aggressive. They do seem much larger.
Watch
Oh,
your back.
interesting. Okay. This change in their behavior leads me to think they must be under orders from their chief. So, I get
Off
to kill the
with ya.
chief.
Be good.
Here you go.
Keep your feet on the ground. Watch your back.
Alright, let's go kill this guy then. Where is he? Over there. Off we go. Now, this little quest marker divot thing, compass point, I'm choosing to perceive it as a compass point because a lot of people would say it's kind of like hand holding. And I totally understand that, but the days where I was willing to wander around until I figured out what was going on are gone. I don't have that much patience anymore. I did indeed whack him. All right then. The final piece. The log you found on the High Chief looks extensive, but after looking through a couple of pages, you find you cannot read the text. The markings are so crude and poorly formed that you are not sure if anyone would be able to read them. All right, let's go find out what's going on. I'm excited. You think I'm OP because I can smack people with benediction and kill them. I guess that's fair. It is ridiculous. Please nerf. I haven't heard OP please nerf in like 15 years. Yikes. This game is too old. Alright. Please tell me what happened. I want to know.
How are you?
Okay.
Be good.
Wand of sudden changes. What does that look like? It's quite tribal looking, I guess.
Off with you.
Okay. I'm now revered with Timbermaw. This is going really quickly. Alright, the
Watch
final
your back.
piece.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I wonder what all this means. I can't make anything out.
Off with you.
Okay. The Winterfall are no longer a threat to me, but if you still want to find out what was driving them to create and consume this strange firewater, I think you should seek out Kellic Skykeeper. He's a druid that once worked to help cleanse Fellwood with the Emerald Circle. Ooh, I do want to meet him. And has since come here to study the nearby ruins.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I want to know. I wish to understand the mystery. Well, okay, let's not fly into some trees. This is a nice looking place, though. If you're into snow. It's a little monotonous, but snow is still pretty cool. I can say that because I don't experience snow, ever. Alright, we're going to gallop up in the air. Oh, it's so pretty. Oops. I need to pay attention to where I'm going. Oh, I'm right on top of him. Yikes.
What brings you here?
Words of the High Chief. What is it you carry, priest? I really like his voice acting.
May the stars guide you.
May the stars guide you. Could your voice be any lower? All right. Yes, if you let me examine this for a while, I might be able to translate it for you. When I am able to look over this fully, I will send word. Thank you for sharing this with me. Okay. Power of the High Chief. What? Is that it? Well, okay.
Good luck.
I want to know what the actual end of the story is. Is that the end of the story? This doesn't seem related. I mean, we'll go do it, but it's a spirit that we need to talk to. He looks angry. All right, dude. You just turned to look at me. That's a little frightening. Pity me, stranger, and all the highborn, for it was our fault. Here our folly began, our folly that cursed our children and our children's children to this day.
Illuminate your path.
Okay. Does this have anything to do with what I came here for. I mean, it's not like I don't want to help, but I'm very concerned about these people. Okay. All right, well, the website says this is not related, so I'm going to go back. They suggest you go back to the original tribe and do some more slaying, so we're going to do that. And we are, I think we're on the final step here. This is like the quickest I think I can remember doing a rep grind. Good Lord. Well, you know, I'm not sure my priest controls this horse as much as this horse does what he wants, and she's just along for the ride. I have been thinking maybe I should use a more character-appropriate mount, like my delightful Alliance-themed griffin with armor. But I worked so hard for this unicorn. I feel obliged to use it. And I'm going to have to come up with some story-based reason that my holy priest nevertheless rides a nightmare. Maybe maybe she's planning on cleansing it or something. I admit my story brain is kind of seizing on this one. I guess even holy priests have nightmares, but I don't know. I just don't know. I'll have to ask people to give me potential reasons for her to be writing a nightmare. Okay, let's go back to collecting feathers for Nothin. Nice. I'm sad that the quest line seems to have stopped. I should double check online and see if there's some other part of this quest line that tells you what happens with the furbolg and why they're miserable, despairing, corrupted, whatever. I mean, seriously. Let's see. No, lots of people are like, here's how many things you have to kill to get what you want, but nobody is reporting on the quests. Okay, well, that's okay. Obviously, when this was new in vanilla, I certainly didn't do it because, let me put this where I can see it. I didn't do it because it was extremely time-consuming for me to kill anything. And of course, now I just look at things and they die. I don't know why my character is doing this, though. What is her rationale? It is troubling. She's not driven by vengeance. She's not driven by worldly material goods. Especially since her friends are, you know, even the Draenei that are part of her little group of adventurers are probably much older than she is. Well, we're back to age again. Okay, if killing these things is the only way to get rep, I'm going to be here a long time. How do people just farm things like this forever? I'm going to turn in some feathers. Let's see what the feather situation is. We'll get one more feather. Then I might just fly off and do some exploring, because I do be like that. Oh, another feather. All right, let's see. What's up here behind this tree? Feathers. Oh, he only wants 5. Okay. So for 5 feathers, I get 2,200. Okay, well. That's a pretty good rate there. Maybe it is worth doing. Whee! And also back in vanilla, hey, he hit me. I'm offended. In vanilla, people could tag your kills and take them from you. I think they changed how that works in modern WoW. Modern WoW, if you participate in killing something, you still get credit and you're still able to loot it, which I think is a much more sane way of doing things. Wait, did my pet do something when I touched it? It makes a noise. Like an angry cat. Ugh. Okay, no, I don't want that. Let's see. Let's choose someone else to hang out with me. Okay, thank you. How about, we've been doing the deer a lot. Something else. And the sprite darter. Cute cat? No, not cute enough. Owl kitten? Tiny mechanical creature? No. Sea pony? I do like ponies. Shadow spore bat. A frog? Frogs are cute. Civets? That is a weird looking griffin. How about, what am I feeling like today? A turkey. A turkey! Let's go for it. Yes, hello turkey. This seems more appropriate. One of her first and favorite pets was a snake, which made no sense for her as a character, but as a person, I like snakes. And it actually took some work to get that snake because it was a horde pet, like a horde-only pet. So I had to go all the way down to the neutral port town of Booty Bay and consult the neutral auction house and hope that someone would put up a snake for me to buy. And then it was ridiculously expensive. But I loved that snake. That snake went with me to many instances in Classic. All right, how many feathers do we have now? We have 5, but we should have 10. Let's keep going. I think after this set, I will take a break and do something else for a while. I can always tell when I've been doing this for an hour because my voice starts feeling kind of ragged. And one of my bosses used to be a speech therapist, and I used to ask her, how do you keep your voice in condition when you know you have to talk for a long time? And she said, Warm water, lots of warm water. I'm like, okay, that's useful to know. I do not, however, have any warm water with me, so. How are we doing? Are we at 10 yet? 7. Lots of rune cloth, though. I should really figure out whether I want to level my tailoring, because I'm really curious about the new crafting system that they put in. One more. For this expansion. It's supposedly super complicated, and I'm curious. They respawn quickly. That's nice. All right. That is quite satisfying watching that bar go up. Nice. All right. But I think I shall take a break because it's been an hour, and I should go get that warm water. I will see you all again soon in Azeroth, and we'll continue our adventures. Thank you for joining me.